Yes, Khanom, Thailand was the second place where we both said, yeah, we could actually imagine to settle down there, to live there for a longer period of time. The first place where that happened was in Mae Rim, also Thailand. Thailand, yeah, why not? So at first we thought it's fucking hard to get a visa to stay there. So Jackie, for example, our friend, she is married to Clau, a Thai, for 10 or 11 years now. They've been together for 13 years, and she's been living in Thailand for almost 20 years. Every fucking year, she has to drive over 1 hour to Nakhon Si Thammarat to extend her visa. Every fucking year. And not just that, she always has to bring a whole bunch of paperwork and pictures of them like living together, cooking together, being in front of their house and stuff like that. Well, at least now she doesn't need to bring the headman of the clan that owns their house to those appointments anymore. First, every year she had to bring him along, and it was always such a pain in the ass because he just didn't have time or he was too drunk. So at least now she doesn't have to do that anymore. On September 25th, 2025, Jackie and Clau went to Nakhon Si Thammarat to the immigration office to extend Jackie's visa. They took us with them because on the way there was a hospital where we wanted to go to get my birth control pills. So here is that video getting my birth control pills in Khanom, Thailand. Anyway, so on September 25th, 2025, all the paperwork for Jackie got processed, and on November 7th, she had to go back for her stamp. Every year she has to go through that, and it's always such hard work to get the paperwork approved. At the office, they always try to find something to make you come back on another day. They really try to make it so hard for you. That's what she told me. And it always changes. Like, oh, this year they also want that and that info. Last year they didn't need this info, but this year it's different. And they also kept losing Jackie's paperwork. So it's just a pain in the ass. I talked more about what Jackie had to go through in that video I mentioned, getting my birth control pills in Khanom, Thailand. So after that day of our road trip, I looked up some stuff on Google online, and I found this. If you're not married to a Thai, you can get a long-term visa up to 10 years if you earn at least $80,000 annually. Retirement visas require at least 65,000 Thai baht per month. That's $2,042.90. Or a 800,000 Thai baht deposit in a bank account. That's 25,143 American dollars and 40 cents. And you gotta renew it every year. So if you're not wealthy, it's pretty hard to stay in Thailand. And if you're rich and you wanna buy a house in Thailand, you can't. Non-Thai people are not allowed to own a house, land, property. So you have to have a Thai that owns the house or the property. And actually, honestly, I think that's a good thing. So Thailand stays Thailand and belongs to the Thais. But yeah, if I'm getting super rich one time, I would love to own a house outside of Switzerland and the United States. And then I really want to own it myself. I don't want it that someone else owns it. So I was curious and looked it up. So as of September 2025, as a foreigner, you can't own land in Thailand, Vietnam, Canada, Mexico, New Zealand, Switzerland, Latvia, Denmark, and Saudi Arabia. So, but then 3 days before we left, we went over to the Yanas and Johns. Here is the video making friends in Khanom, Thailand. They are both from the US and they are living in Thailand for I think about 8 or 9 years now. And when we told them, oh, it's so hard to get a visa to stay long-term in Thailand, they said, oh no, it's easy. So Diana told me this. You remember the 65,000 Thai baht you need to get each month? There are people, they just move that amount from different bank accounts just around. So it looks like they're getting in each month 65,000 Thai baht, but it's actually always the same money. And even better, they told us to just do it through a visa agent. That's what they do. every year send in 14,000 Thai baht per person. That is $428.12, well, at that time, and send in your passports as well. They do everything and send you your passports back. Done. But that's a retirement visa. Great for Paul, he's retirement age. But for me, not there yet. So I looked it up. You gotta be at least 50 years old for a retirement visa in Thailand. I was born in 1984. I'm not there yet. And I don't think it would work for me because I'm the spouse of Paul. Sometimes I know in some countries that works. If someone gets a visa, then it's basically the spouse gets one too. It's super easy. But I don't think it counts here. I don't think I could go under the same visa. I don't think I could get a retirement visa. And Carol, our host, she told me that there are other ways to be able to stay long-term in Thailand. It shouldn't be too hard. So after South and Central America, should we go back to Khanom, Thailand? Try to find a place there to rent. Get all my stuffed animals from storage from Reno over there and live in a house in Khanom and make that as our home base and then just keep traveling from there. Why not? Should we do that? We know people in Khanom, Thailand now. We have friends there. They could help us, I'm sure. We would like to rent a house, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And the house should be like kind of by itself. Oh yes, listen to these rental prices. So Jackie, our friend, pays for her rental home 4,000 Thai baht per month. That's $128.37. It's a really nice house. I like it, but it would be way too small for Paul and I. Yes, of course, during our nomadic life, we live in different places. Hey, we live in studios. We share a bed, we share a bathroom, no problem. But if we would settle down somewhere, I want my own room and I want my own bathroom. Yes, that's like for moving around, traveling around, being a nomad, that's different, that's okay. But not if we stay somewhere long term. I need my own room and my own bathroom. So anyways, Anna and John, they pay 14,000 Thai baht per month. So $449.29. And that would be probably more the price range we will be. Their house is so cool. It's so beautiful. And Anna actually designed it by herself. How cool is that? Yeah, it's really cool. But as mentioned, as a non-Thai, you can't own your own house. So how could she do that? So, but one of their Thai friends has a lot of land. He made a lot of money with crypto. Yeah, so, and he told them, here you can get your own house built on this piece of land, you can design it, and you just pay me rent. So, super fucking cool. So she designed their own house and but they don't own it because they can't, it's not allowed, so they pay rent. But yeah, they have a really nice place to live. And yes, of course, so the best deals you always get mouth by knowing people. And in Switzerland, we have a term for that, and that's having vitamin B. So like having connections, we call that vitamin B. So I feel we definitely have connections now in Khanom, Thailand. I mean, we don't know that many people, but we have some friends there and they know people and they know people. You know how that is. And actually in Khanom, everyone is related to each other. Well, the Thais. So if you know one Thai, then you know the whole family in a way. I don't know. Oh, and so cool. While we were staying in Khanom, Thailand, I got a text from Karen, our host from May Rim. We were there last year and she asked us if we would like to come back for another 3 months this year to take care of the 3 cats again. Before we left, we told them, hey, if you need us again, please let us know. And they go back to the United States every year for about 3 months, and they said, yeah, they might be interested in it. And I was actually thinking about it. Ooh, I should contact them soon, but now it's too soon yet. Let's wait a little bit. So I was so overjoyed, happy when she texted me that. So hell yeah, of course we do that. We go there soon actually now. I'm so excited to see my 3 absolute favorite cats again. And yeah, so what's going on? Something is pulling us back to Thailand again and again. It's like Thailand wants us. Yeah, why Duolingo? Why don't you have Thai? Really, why? I'm I'm doing Duolingo at least once a day, sometimes twice a day for over a year now. Thanks to my awesome friend Diana from Switzerland, I have Duolingo Super, and it's really great. It helps me a lot. Unfortunately, of course, I can't learn all the languages from all the countries we were, are, or we will be, so I gotta set priorities, like everywhere in life, I guess. So my priorities are Spanish. So after English and French, I think Spanish you can use in most countries all over the world. I really would love to become fluent in Spanish. French, yeah, my whole family is bilingual, German and French. But unfortunately, my parents and not even my grandparents, they never talked French to me. So I had more than 10 years of French at different schools. And I suck at it. I really suck at it. I understand it quite well. Well, of course, it always depends. Slang, young people, talking fast. But like my grandma, my mom, I understand when they talk, but I can barely talk it. C'est très difficile pour moi. So yeah, I really want to brush up on my French and actually be able to talk it. So I actually want to be fluent at it, yes. And well, of course, with French in Duolingo, I didn't start with zero. I already have a lot of knowledge. I just had to get it back from where I pushed it away. And I always sucked at French. It's not like I was good at it and I just forgot about it. But of course, after over 10 years of French in different schools, there's still something in there. Mandarin. For some fucked up reason, about 11 years ago, Paul told me to learn Mandarin. So I started with a different app, but I didn't stick to it. But then when I started with Duolingo, I started with Mandarin again, and I love it. I like it. I mean, it's fucking crazy hard because you don't even have an alphabet. You basically have to memorize characters. And then, of course, it's a tonal language, but I think it's so interesting. And the characters, it's like, in some way I like it, and it actually really helps me with other tonal languages. When I learned a little bit of Vietnamese when we were in Vietnam, it really already helped me with the tones. So these are my three main languages that I basically keep learning every day. Or maybe not every language every day, but those three languages are like my main languages. And then I wanna learn each language that, like, well, right now we're in Cambodia and Khmer is, or however you pronounce that, is not on Duolingo, but before we were in Vietnam, and as soon as I knew we would go to Vietnam, I started to learn a bit of Vietnamese. But now I'm not in Vietnam anymore, so I stopped that course because I don't know, will I ever go back? Maybe in 2 years, 3 years? So I can't keep learning all that languages. Or for example, I've been learning for quite a while now Korean because we already got a sit in South Korea confirmed more than a year before it actually started, and it didn't even start yet. So yeah, since we knew we got that sit, I've been learning Korean. So yeah, that's how I do it. Like for example, Turkey, that's where our Nomad Life started. So I actually did the entire Turkish course on Duolingo. Unfortunately, it's a short course. It sucks. I can't speak one word Turkish. I forgot everything already. But when I was in Turkey, it actually did help. I could recognize some words. I could say something like, where's the bathroom? Or hello, thank you. Or the numbers, like ordering something. Or yeah, so it does help a little bit. And then of course, there's always Google Translate that helps us a lot during our nomad life. But yeah, so still, again, oh man, Thai. Why is Thai not in Duolingo? I could really use it. We spent 3 months in Thailand, then another 6 weeks in Thailand, in South Thailand, and now we will go back for another 3 months to North Thailand. So that's actually the country we've been the most. I could use the language the most, and if they would have Thai, I would actually probably put it as one of my priorities of my main languages. So I would keep learning and learning even if I wouldn't be in Thailand, because it looks like we keep going back there. Yes, of course, there are other language apps. First of all, I don't want to pay for an app, and I tried one and it fucking sucks. And again, setting priorities. So honestly, with Duolingo at least once or twice a day, working on my videos, cooking, exploring the world, getting over chronic health problems, and just living, I really don't wanna add another app, something else. I love Duolingo, but I fucking hate it that they don't have Thai. I'm at the end of my video and I just realized I didn't turn on the light. It was actually really nice, so I didn't have this blinding thing in my face. And I think you can see me. I'm not gonna reshoot everything, hell no. Well, Duolingo not having Thai, of course that would be a fucking stupid reason not to live in Thailand. So I don't know, should we live in Thailand long term? Not forever, hell no, but maybe for a while, like settling down there, having a home base there. Well, what do you think? Or is there a better place for us? Stay happy, stay healthy, stay open-minded.